Kubernetes RBAC misconfigurations pose significant security risks, potentially leading to privilege escalation and unauthorized access to sensitive resources within your cluster. A weak RBAC setup can allow attackers to gain full control over your entire Kubernetes cluster, making it crucial to understand and mitigate these vulnerabilities. RBAC, or Role-Based Access Control, is a critical security mechanism in Kubernetes that governs who can access the API and what actions they can perform. It operates on the principle of least privilege, ensuring users and applications only receive the necessary permissions for their tasks. Key components include roles and cluster roles, which define permission sets, and role bindings and cluster role bindings, which assign these permissions. Service accounts are also vital, acting as identities for applications running within the cluster. Common misconfigurations include overly permissive roles, granting more permissions than necessary, often through wildcard usage. Assigning the cluster admin role to users or service accounts that don't require it provides unrestricted access, making the cluster highly vulnerable. Misconfigured namespaces and using default service accounts with excessive permissions also create significant security gaps. Attackers can exploit these misconfigurations for privilege escalation, gaining higher-level permissions than initially granted. This can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data like secrets and configuration files, or even lateral movement across the cluster. Identifying unintended access requires a thorough audit, starting with reviewing cluster role bindings using kubectl get cluster role binding A. Next, analyze roles and cluster roles for wildcard permissions and dangerous verbs like escalate, bind, and impersonate. Also, check permissions assigned to service accounts, especially those in the default namespace, for any excessive grants. Utilize RBAC audit tools such as RBAC Police, Crane, or ARMO Platform to analyze configurations and pinpoint security risks. To mitigate these risks, enforce the principle of least privilege, granting only essential permissions. Avoid wildcard permissions, explicitly defining required resources and verbs instead. Regularly audit RBAC configurations, automate policies with tools like Open Policy Agent, and implement admission control. By understanding these risks and implementing robust mitigation strategies, security professionals and DevOps engineers can significantly enhance the security posture of their Kubernetes clusters.